I'm like tax. You're going to pay one way or the other. That is Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Justin, jersey number 14.
I'm Corey, jersey number 72.
And I'm V, jersey number 69.
Hey!
Comment your jersey number below and we'll announce it next week on the pod. Hey!
Yeah.
Boom.
And we'll probably tell you your number sucks.
More than likely.
We would never. We would never do such a thing. How dare you?
It's just like Justin to be a gentleman. It's okay.
Gear Freaks podcast. Fans that love sports uniforms, and if you are sports uniform fans like us, hit that subscribe button. We'd love to have you aboard. Today, the NBA has put out a ton of
Cranking
jerseys.
them out, dude.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, it's a lot of classic editions, a lot of statement editions. I'm hoping that, because the city editions seem to be the star.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that the city editions all come out all at once, because so far we've only gotten the one.
Yeah, they usually flood them out. They usually just dump them all.
So I'm thinking
nice.
maybe we get all the rest of them in November. But
Yeah.
I figured now's a good time. You know, we're just ahead of the season.
We're getting close, dude.
Why not go ahead and talk about what's going on with what has come out, and maybe we rank them.
I just realized Shaquille O'Neal and you're an O'Neal.
I used to tell people back in the day that I was related to him. And oddly enough, I know. But you would be shocked to believe that one or two people actually believed it. And it was just like, come on, dude. Isn't it obvious? Like,
I mean, you never know,
That's
man.
a very Irish name, though.
yeah, it is. It's like we could not. I think we're both fun personalities, but we physically aren't very similar.
I wish I had a bit of Shaq.
I mean, to be fair, you know, he's like, you know, a foot taller.
That's what I'm saying. I'm 6 foot and white, and couldn't.
Oh, I wasn't gonna go with the
Well,
obvious
also-
elephant in the room.
Well, I mean, there's that. I also, for the record, can't dribble a basketball, so there's that.
Well, I don't know if he can either. I mean,
That's true. That's true.
Justin
he's a center. He's a 7-foot center. Like, he just stood under the basket and
Yeah.
dunked it. Like,
Dude
that
used
was his
to-
whole career, man.
Dude
Just being
used to
big.
foul him on purpose.
Yeah,
Yeah, because he couldn't make a free throw to save his life.
So I mean,
Markelle Fultz.
you know, he didn't do a lot of like dribbling. It was like occasional 1-2 turn,
occasional muscle
dunk.
spasms.
Yeah, like
Muscle
wasn't a
spasm.
whole lot of centers don't dribble a lot. Like Hakeem, you know, he did because he was kind of cagey.
That
Yeah.
name though.
Hakeem Olajuwon, man.
I love the
Dream.
Olajuwon.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Centers. This is a whole different conversation. Centers
Yeah.
in today's league have to be a little bit more agile.
Yeah, it's way different.
Because it's a faster league, and a lot of centers actually drill threes now. Like,
Yes,
Who
Joel
would-
Embiid.
could you think George Mearson posting up and just draining threes?
Draining it from behind the arc? No, dude.
Nah.
No.
Good news, guys.
You want to
I
smell
Very
only,
it?
strange.
I only not understood like 8% of what you said. I'm learning.
I'm not the biggest basketball guy either. To be honest with you, I don't even know if Joel Embiid's a center for sure, and that's my team.
I'd imagine so.
I think he is.
he's either the 4 or the 5.
Yeah,
right?
But
'Cause-
I couldn't. I don't know. I'm not great with that type of shit. That's why I stick with football and hockey predominantly.
Our center is DeAndre Ayton, number
Yep.
22. We officially re-signed him. We almost lost him to the Pacers.
Hey.
Except for we didn't, because like literally hours later I was like, nah, we'll match that. We're gonna keep that guy.
The Pacers, man,
That almost happened.
just pesky team for
I
no
know,
reason.
right?
For no reason.
I liked them when Reggie Miller was there, but
Yeah, that was about it.
pretty much ever since it's like, okay, cool, go away.
Yeah, get him out of here. Get him out of here.
Garbage gear.
Yes, Cheeks gear.
Let's jump right into Cheeks gear, because the Cavs, I think this is officially, you know, we talked about this on the show already, so we won't go in depth here, but the Cavs, I think this is their statement edition. What else can we say about it? Nothing.
Yeah, practice gear.
It is garbage. This is Cheeks. This is the highest level of Cheeks
Hot
that can
garbage.
possibly. Yeah, this is not
Yeah.
good at all.
This has been sitting in the sun, garbage.
It is. Yeah, just gross. Those are garbage heap threads. It genuinely looks like practice gear to me.
I'm not sure like how they got away with that. Where is the?
It's so lazy, man.
Yeah.
It's so lazy.
And then, you know, I hate that we'll come back to the idea of clip art because they're not the only ones who did clip art.
Yeah, no, they're not. I just at least put some damn trim on the thing to dress it up a little bit.
Yeah,
Totes.
I don't understand.
At least.
What do we got next? Oh, there's nothing. Cool.
There we
So
go.
it looks like one of the ones that I uploaded
Is that
did
a
not
chess
load.
piece?
So okay.
What is that?
So these are the Pistons Classic editions.
Clearly, I need my glasses for these because I am not.
It's a horse, which
Yes.
could be viewed as a knight chess piece as well.
Oh, yeah, it definitely looks like a knight chess piece.
I hate everything about this. I have not moved on this. Clark was so geeked up when this got announced.
Yeah,
and
he loves them.
People are excited. And I think, for some reason, I think people think I don't like it because of the teal. And how wrong can you be?
No, you
Yeah.
like bright colors, don't you?
I love
Teal's a
teal.
pod color.
I love teal. I hate the numbers. I hate the font that the Pistons is in.
Yes.
I hate the tailpipes on the S's.
Yeah,
I hate
dude.
the flaming horse.
Can
Right.
I point something out?
Everything.
This looks like it would be on a terrible suited up car like a 20-year-old would do.
Right.
Which is, clearly what
midlife
they were
crisis.
going for. So this was Grant Hill years. So this is like mid to late 90s.
Late 90s.
95. I think officially 97.
Yeah. That's when like the whole NBA went through an overhaul.
Yes.
And most of them were awful.
Yes, almost all of them were terrible. This being one of my least favorite.
Yeah, no, it's terrible. This is, I mean, there were some good ones from that era. There were some, but this
Gross
is.
Kitty putting some glow on.
Yeah,
know,
Gross Kitty's got me illuminated. Shout out to Gross Kitty.
I'm trying to help.
This gear needs to be illuminated though because it's
And
just
eliminated.
Right, dude. I think what you're saying for me, it's the font, dude. That's big to small, left to right. The two flaming like we're gonna turn S's into little tailpipes. No. Get out of here. These are awful. Like some of those late 90s era stuff you bring back and it like when the black Sixers gimmicks were out that we went to the finals in.
Yeah.
I did not really like those at the time, but now I'm kind of like, you know what, they're okay.
Right.
The green and purple Milwaukee Bucks, like those are pretty sick now. These don't.
Time has not been kind to these. Although, like
Right.
most people are like geeked up about it, but me, nah,
sorry.
man. Like
Yeah, I
the
don't
teal
get it.
is the best part.
Yeah. If you,
Everything else is like, nah.
yeah, I don't. It's there's too much going on the. This is the opposite of the Cavs gimmick, where they have like nothing going on at all. This is just too much. Like at the end of the day, you're rocking tank tops.
Yeah, and look, we've talked about the Pistons just plain get-ups are good.
They're
Like,
fine. Yeah.
I always enjoyed the Isaiah Thomases. I enjoyed the Ben Wallaces when they started going to
Yeah.
the finals again.
Yeah.
Like, other than I think
I like
recently
that your pee is glowing.
they went to the, that sounds like a medical problem. They went to like the circular Motor City thing. I
Yeah.
hate that. But
Awful.
everything else in their closet,
It's been
save
all
for
right.
this, is good.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just this is everybody kind of stepped so far out of bounds in the late 90s, dude. The Rockets went to those weird pinstripes and
Yeah.
the dark colors and got away from the red and gold. Like just everybody got weird. And so out of all of those to make an appearance, like come on, this one.
And before we move on to whatever's next, because I tried to put it in an order, and clearly that didn't work
That's
out.
all right. I love mysteries.
But this is about the classic uniforms that are going to be coming out like this season and next season are going to be those.
That era.
So just
Yeah.
be mindful, because here's another classic edition.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
See, and
hell
okay,
yeah.
if I didn't hate the Bucks now,
Right.
I'd be really excited about this.
Yeah, these are awesome. This is such a cool color scheme. Love purple, love green. Second and third favorite color, respectively. And it's again, we talk about color combos that aren't utilized by a lot of teams across sports. Here you go. I at the time. These weren't, again, it was late 90s. Everybody kind of went. Well, actually, the Bucks had this throughout pretty much the entire 90s.
Yeah.
And at the time it wasn't like holy shit, because remember they had for a while, early 90s, I'm pretty sure, like, or was it late 90s, they went with the big ass buck on the jersey itself.
Yeah.
Those were kind of aggressive.
Those were a little much.
Like,
those are probably some of my least favorite basketball jerseys in history. Come on, Cat. God.
I was gonna say I keep trying, but this is like
no, it's all good.
I kind of like that.
She
Makes
needs
your
to stop
pee look
licking.
holy.
I
Stop
know.
licking, Cat.
I look like I'm
This
a
is great
very
pod.
very holy presence, which is ironic if you know me personally.
I just meant the Phillies logo. Is
Yeah,
like,
no, it does. It looks like the Phillies are hot right now, which is nice.
We cooled y'all down a little bit.
Yeah, you did. Thanks,
Sorry.
man. It's all good. We're still holding down a Wildcat spot,
Yeah.
which is nice. It's just good to be in the conversation
Yeah.
after being the
Being the
longest tenured National League team to not make the playoffs. You
Yeah.
know, even the Marlins have made it more recently than us, even though it was a COVID year. But anyway, I love these.
Yeah.
I love these.
Again, hatred of the Bucks aside, this one actually is exciting to see back.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of the few from that era that I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Cool.
When you got to think about it too, it's the NBA. They do the court the same way. You know what I mean? Like with City Editions, you got the Rally Valley court. We
Yep.
got the Spectrum court. Like they do the whole thing. So not only that, but you get warm up gear too. Like this is going to be sweet to see again on the court, dude.
Absolutely. And just for me to boo Giannis,
Yeah.
I'm into it.
Oh.
So here's their statement edition, where they've gone the other direction
No.
of complete butt cheeks. This
Awful,
is
dude.
awful. Who okays
I don't know,
this?
I like it.
Of course you do.
There it is.
Of course you do. There's okay. So first of all,
Are those antlers?
yeah, let's
Yeah.
talk about the antlers because that's the most obvious,
I think I like
egregious.
that.
Oh my god.
You know what though? So here's my thing. I could forgive the antlers a little bit here if this didn't look like a fucking Brooklyn Nets
Yeah.
gear.
Which was going to be my second
the
complaint.
ugly
There's like
Motorola thing?
no color.
None, dude. So that's their sponsor.
Excuse me. The color is cream. Okay, it's the color of an antler,
Yeah.
and
Well,
it's
it
clearly
should be.
all over it.
But it's just black and white, like, and that's
That's
nowhere.
not
in the,
white. That's cream.
Is it?
It is.
Yeah.
So they
I am so colorblind. The older I get,
have at one point over the last couple seasons they had like the Cream City get-ups.
Yeah.
I was like, those are cool.
Those
I
are
like
all
those. And other than their, I think they had like a
the weird city editions with
Yeah.
all the color block shit.
Yeah,
it
which
was
was
very
weird.
bizarre. Yeah,
but I don't know. I think I would be okay with this if there was more color.
I would forgive the
could
antlers
forgive the
a little
antlers,
more, right?
yeah.
If it were like, hey, let's use the color scheme here. This
What's
just
their colors?
typically like green and white, cream color, and
Yeah.
then they brought back the green and purples from the 90s.
Damn it.
Yeah, so it would look better than this.
Yes.
This just looks like, aside from the antlers, of course, Brooklyn Nets aesthetic to me. Just lazy.
I'm not a fan of the antler, but it is funny that the antler is not the biggest problem I have.
Right. Utilize your color. At least if you have to go black, put a green outline on there. Something, dude.
Something. There's no color, and that just makes for a boring jersey.
Yes.
Speaking of boring jerseys, now,
Damn.
so the Golden State Warriors, this is their statement edition. Crazily enough, it's actually a step above what they normally wear.
I'm not big on them either, on
Yeah.
the regulars. I'm not. I miss the Run TMCs.
This looks like a high school jersey.
That's what I was thinking. Or Michigan.
It really looks like Cal, the Golden
Yeah,
Bears.
yeah,
like
dude.
right down to the font. Like,
Right.
It looks like the Cal Golden Bears.
I don't care for this. The Golden State written across the front is cool. But
Yeah.
you could accomplish that in a way that looks a little more effective.
I was gonna say this
Yeah.
is a step up from what they normally wear. But what am I saying with that? Like, it just means I don't like their gear.
Although
So-
I think I'll take this over the Jason Richardson lightning carrying dude.
it is funny. Like, honestly, I think there's only one jersey in Warriors history that I like.
The TMCs.
Because every time they come out with something, I'm like, yeah, I don't like
get it
that.
outta
They
here.
have the trolley one.
Yeah.
Boo. They have like the bridge one. No thanks.
Awful.
Pass.
The one I didn't hate was it was either last year or the year before when they had the city edition where
said
it was
Oakland
in the font, the late 90s like Jason
Yeah.
Richardson font. That I didn't hate at all. I kind of like that.
Yeah, comparatively.
Right, exactly. But still, give me the TMCs. What are we doing?
But these are, again, a step up, but I'm not really saying anything there.
Yeah.
Okay,
Jesus. More Cavs practice gear.
Oh, I remember this one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
These are not good. I've seen so many mock-ups that are so much better. And do you know what they did? A little bit of trim.
Yeah, not been lazy.
A little bit of trim takes this from ugh to okay.
These are, like I said, we don't have every team in front of us right now. I think these are the worst in the NBA off the top of the dome. These are awful. These are why abortion should remain legal.
These are just boring.
Like, yes, exactly. It's terrible, dude.
And then there's these. So these are the Lakers classic.
They're not bad.
No, they're not. But the
They're not
problem is the Lakers have some of the best jerseys in the league.
Yeah.
And, you know, you hate saying that. You hate giving credit to the Lakers because they're the damn Lakers.
Right?
But they do. The purple and gold is tremendous.
It's iconic, dude. Yeah.
And no offense to Minneapolis, but I don't care about Minneapolis Lakers.
Yeah, we're not here for George Mikan.
Yeah.
These, I get what they're going for. Let's pay homage to when we were in Minneapolis, but it's like, come on. No.
Well, I feel like this is almost always what they do. Is like there's like the one with Los Angeles in cursive,
yeah,
and then there's this, and it's like already the color scheme I'm out on.
Right,
like it's just not as good as your normal stuff.
Yeah, you're the Lakers.
What's the point of putting out anything different if it's not going to be better than what you have?
Right,
or at least on par.
Yeah.
Why would they use this background color? It blends with the letters. It just looks stupid.
The whole thing just, it's like we get it. You used to play in another city. We understand.
We get it.
It's like the Baltimore Colts.
Ew.
So the Jazz did a complete rebrand. And here's the crazy. So
the music note looks awful.
They did clip art. What's funny is like that, again, I like that as their logo. I like that as the J. That is cool.
Why didn't they put the like number down low? No, I don't know. I don't like this.
This is their
clip art.
This is
But,
their
like, the
is this
number-
what
it's
they're
like-
rocking,
this is their
right?
statement.
It's like they it's like they could only like you know how like certain times when you make like shirts or whatever, you only get a allotted amount of space, and their thing was like, no, you can't go any further. You got to stop here. They're trying to squish too much in one area.
So they've done 4.
Yeah.
There's 4 jerseys here. Hopefully the other one's loaded.
Oh, for the love of God!
Obviously, like I said,
Come
complete
on, Utah.
rebrand.
Jesus.
And these aren't the worst.
No,
These aren't the worst.
This is like
And they got the
you know
clip
like
art.
when they did the
Great.
You know when they did the what was it the grill that was a baseball.
Yeah.
It's like they attempted something cool like that, and it like
Well, this has been this has
Yeah.
been the Jazz's J like forever. Like even when they were in New Orleans, I believe. It's cool. I
Yeah.
like that. But like the thing that works about it is it's different colors. It's usually the purple and the green and
Yeah, where the hell's the purple?
yeah.
I'm gonna need you to stop moving so much.
I'm sorry, I'm really mad at these Jazz.
I know. I'm just letting you know.
they're not
This is
the
like
worst.
really irritating to keep going back and forth, unless you want to look like you know.
Like I've been touched by
Holified.
an angel. Yeah, that's okay.
Actually, it's not as bad now.
There
I'm
we
gonna leave
go.
that because my arm hurts. Sorry, you viewers have to suffer. But next one.
More Cleveland.
More
cheeks. Just C for cheeks.
The good news is we're official again. Like a little bit of white
Didn't
trim.
LeBron play with Cleveland?
He did
Twice.
Yeah, twice. He went back to bless them with a championship, and then
Bless
left to
them.
be a front runner and go to the Lakers, where everybody in the world has played.
Oh, we just saw the Lakers jersey. Look at
We
me
did.
retaining
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
This is
No, but this is terrible.
yeah. So this is the San Antonio Classic.
I don't hate these.
They're actually not bad at all.
I mean, when you lay it out versus when I first saw them, did not like. But when you lay it out versus everything else we've seen, this is
Right.
easily one of the better ones.
I'd like to see a little bit of the gray mixed in here, though. I'd like to see a little bit of the gray.
What's their mascot?
The Spurs.
Like a piece of a boot?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Because Texas.
'Cause it's-
Texas loves to hit you over the head with Texas-themed Texas.
Yes.
Yeehaw!
Dallas is the Mavericks. San Antonio is the Spurs. Houston's
You
the
know
only
what's
one that
crazy?
didn't do it.
Yeah.
You
Go
know what's
Rockets.
crazy? You know what's crazy? We just talked about how Texas has all these star teams.
Mm-hmm.
I hate you, San Antonio.
I'm telling you.
Like
They're- the wi-
Cowboys. Like why?
The women's team was the Stars, I think, the San Antonio Stars.
The USFL team back in the day was the Gunslingers.
Yes.
Like, we get it. We understand what you're about there.
Texas, eh?
Yeah.
Because
Come on.
God
You don't
bless
say.
Texas.
Yeah,
His own
right.
hands.
It all comes back to that.
Yeah.
Right down angels
Fuck.
from the promised land.
Oh, this is
What is?
So this is their statement edition.
No, Cheeks.
You know what bugs me is
I told you they'd somehow sneak a star in there.
yeah,
Because of course.
because that's a spur.
Even though it's a spur, but it looks like a star. Let's be serious.
You know what
Yeah.
bugs me is I like this like design, and I
What's on the side?
that's what I'm saying is I like
Texas.
that. I like this. It's
Is it like tie-dye?
indigenous. I'm
It's
pretty
okay,
sure.
yeah. It's the airport code for me, dude.
That's what's killing it.
That's awful.
I know where San Antonio is. Like, who are we?
Right.
Why did they
Yeah.
do that? Why did they put the area, like the airport codes on jerseys and stuff? Like,
God, I don't know.
because didn't one of the Philly teams do PHL on one of their jerseys?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Phoenix has done
it too.
FHX or
Yeah.
PHX. Yeah.
That looks stupid.
It happens a lot in the NBA. I don't know why. Yeah. Just
NBA, you're stupid.
they have an odd obsession with airport codes.
And again, it's weird, like how much you can get right and still get it wrong.
Right.
Like,
right.
I don't know, man. Like, this is almost okay, but
Yeah.
this airport code completely
And the
annihilates
spur.
it.
The spur
Yeah.
looks stupid.
Statics.
It doesn't even match the number font. Like, why did you do this?
Yeah.
You just angered me. Why did
And you
you
have
do
a
this?
bold black outline
You make
around
me
the
mad.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't get mad very often, and this angered me. Like, you've got two different outlines. You've got a gray against a gray, and then you've got black, gray. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't
Tell
like it.
Texas you hate them.
I don't like it.
That's
And then-
right, Texas.
And it doesn't
Yeah.
look like a spur. It looks like a little explosion. Like, you know, like the cartoon, like TNT.
Yeah. Fireworks. The San Antonio fireworks.
Yeah.
Which ironically would work too. Okay, give me these all day. Give me
Really?
these. You know what's funny, dude? Back in the day, I did not really like these very much, but I will take these right now because nostalgia, and I'll take it. I'll take it. It's
This
very
looks
weird
like NASCAR.
that you're gonna. It kind of does. The dichotomy of we're gonna put jazz, a type of southern music, up against mountains.
Yeah.
It's just such a weird, odd blend. But these work for me, dude. I love the
I don't
color
like the
scheme.
numbers.
It makes me. The numbers are weird. Look,
NASCAR.
they make me think of 1997.
00, wasn't that Greg Ostertag?
Greg Ostertag, yeah, dude. Yes.
Good for this guy. Oh, you guys didn't retire 00? I mean, Ostertag was there like forever.
He was. He was.
So I don't know. Like, again, a little bit of a spoiler here, maybe, possibly, but this might be the best of the four. And you know how I feel about this jersey.
Yeah.
This is, again, weighing it against everything else that's come out. This is still, sadly, one of the better ones.
Yeah.
I still don't like it.
Which one was the Colorado one that was green?
That was the Rockies City Connects.
Oh, okay.
Baseball, yeah.
It looks just like that to me, only purple.
It's very similar. You're right. Conceptually, it is.
I'm, again,
Bet you hired the same. They
You're in-
hired the same dude.
you're in Utah, and it's cool to put the mountains because Utah. I get it.
Right.
But then change the name of the team. You're not the Jazz anymore. Like, I love the
Yeah.
name Jazz, and Utah Jazz does sound right,
Yes.
but you're also in Utah where they don't allow jazz.
What?
Dude, I know. Yeah, it's very.
It's a Mormon joke from basketball. It's okay.
Okay,
Yeah, it's weird that
I had to be there.
it's very. Jazz makes sense when you're in New Orleans. I
Absolutely.
Get it, but that's one of those like you should probably like let's come up with a new name.
The Utah Mormons. I don't know. The
Something.
Utah Mountains.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously
anything.
not.
The
but
Mormon Mountains.
yeah, something.
more mountains.
Not the Jazz.
The more mountains. I love blue and purple together.
Yeah,
I love that.
especially like an icy
If
blue.
they had like,
Yeah.
if they had put like some polka dots up at the top, make it look like stars, that would have been really cool.
Or
too.
snow because
Yeah,
it
like
snows
little-
in the mountains.
Like little dots. That would've
Yeah.
been, but like a fade.
Basketball jerseys that honor Glacier's entrance. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
You figure, so the Jazz, I think, were rocking these by the time they went to the finals the first time against the Bulls.
Yeah. Yeah. They
so,
were.
yeah.
I like them. I'm happy to see these back in rotation. Oh, for the love of God.
So these are their
They
home.
look like a highlighter.
These,
Huh?
this is
They do.
This is their home jersey.
It's a traffic cone.
They did a complete rebrand, and this is what they came up with.
Full
It's a chevron warning sign, y'all.
full blown?
This is it.
Chevron warning sign.
This is the home.
For real. No.
How awful is this?
Just
just like a chevron warning sign. I'm going to sharply turn away.
right. Oh my
This
God.
is terrible.
Knee slapper.
And the crazy part is, it isn't even the color scheme, even though it is very boring.
It's the font.
It's everything.
There's
And it's
nothing.
awful.
There's no trim. There's no outlines. There's no. It's boring. You're the Jazz.
Do they have anything going down
You're
the
the
sides?
Utah Jazz. You're the Jazz. You're the Jazz, and there's nothing jazzy about these.
No, just words. It looks like there's like a really small white thing going down the side. These are okay. I'll take these over the Cavs, but that's it.
You know what
That's
this looks
sad.
like?
That's
Police
it.
tape.
That's it. Yeah, crime
Police
scene tape.
Yep, police tape. There's a
Do
dead.
not cross.
Don't go there. The bodies in these are dead.
Yeah, their souls are when they put these on because they're goddamn.
These are terrible.
What is the NBA doing?
I don't know, man. I mean, all I can hope for is that
There are no mountains on this.
all I can hope for is that the city editions like are out of the park.
Yeah.
But I've seen Suns leak and I hate it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and
Sixers have had Fire City editions, so
if what I've seen is what they're going with, it might be the first Suns jersey that is a complete whiff.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait.
Because they
It
don't
can't be
have
worse.
any.
It can't be worse than these. It can't be.
His face says yes.
I know, right?
Well, it
I don't have
depends.
my
It's because
glasses on,
I'm a
I can tell
Sun.
his
It's
face
because
is
I'm a
yes.
Suns fan.
Yeah.
Like,
These are just it.
And here's their
oh
aways.
My God.
how boring can we get?
These are just awful, dude.
But what was the first one?
That was their homes.
That was their home.
These are the roads, I assume.
What was
Yeah.
the purple one? That was a different one?
That was their
like
classic
their alternate.
edition.
Yeah, it's an alternate gimmick.
Aw.
Yep.
Yeah.
These are terrible too.
Yes.
The mountains aren't looking so bad, are they? Oh, okay. The Run TMCs are back. Hell
Yes. So this
Okay.
is the Warriors Classic Edition, and
Why is he wearing a hat with glasses?
strange. Well, so this came from the release video, and it was very '90s themed because this is where this jersey came from.
yeah. Yes.
I don't like it.
So, I mean, he doesn't play anymore. He's
No,
really
I'm
old.
not talking about
He
that
is
part. I
big
just don't
old.
like the jerseys. He looks stupid.
Are you? Oh my God.
They it's especially comparatively speaking to what we've seen from the Warriors. Look,
No, it looks stupid.
I mean, it's compared to some of this other shit. At least there's piping here.
I
Yeah.
don't like that they have white around the yellow because I can't see it.
I mean, I can get that. The Warriors being slanted too is a little aesthetically kind of, you got to adjust to that. But I these are the best thing the Warriors
You
have
know
ever
what this-
worn to me.
Easily.
It reminds me of reading Rainbow. The words, like the way it's formed.
I got a
It's
fucking
silent.
song stuck in my head now.
Yeah. But compare that to what we saw earlier, and this
Oh
is
no, it's not like my worst, but yeah.
this is definitely better than
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, no, I
Good
mean like
God.
it's not great, but it's not awful.
This is easily the best thing the Warriors have ever worn.
Yeah,
Like
for
hands
sure.
down.
I just
I can't attest to that.
what
but
a garbage crop, dude. The city editions
Yeah.
better come out swinging. Because
Seriously.
the NBA is not off to a strong start, dude,
So, well,
at all.
what did we miss? I've
At
got it.
all, man.
Oh, the one that didn't pop up was the Wizards Classic. So they brought back the Wizards.
You know what? Didn't like them a lot back in the day either, but you know what doesn't look so bad right now? The Woo Wizards.
This must be it. The Wizards.
It does not look bad compared to the new Jazz and the new Cavs gimmicks.
it looks
Yeah.
awesome.
I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Just, yeah. My God. The NBA is usually good with this stuff.
I know. Well, see, and this is what I was talking about at the beginning. Like, we're looking at, so the classics are always like throwbacks.
Yeah.
The throwbacks are going back to that era of all those Cheeks uniforms.
Yeah.
Look, all right. So I've got them written down right here on my paper.
Yellow legal pad doll.
So the classics that came out: the Pistons Classic, the Jazz Classic, the Warriors Classic, the Lakers Classic. So the Lakers Classic wasn't from them,
Well,
but
yeah.
because they're the Lakers.
Right.
The Spurs Classic, not from that era, but same thing.
Right.
Spurs have same.
Exactly.
Wizards Classic, Bucks Classic. Of all of those, Wizards and Bucks.
Yeah. Yeah. Like that. I would, my top two favorite, the Bucks are obviously just chef's kiss to the Milwaukee Bucks. I go Jazz as my runner up.
Wow.
I go Jazz as my runner up, dude.
Wow.
But although I could also be going, look at what they're wearing now and just, can we just not?
Isn't it? How right was I?
Like, no, you weren't wrong, dude.
How is the clip art not the worst?
It's not somehow, which is fucking terrifying. If I were a Jazz fan right now,
I'd be mad. I'd quit.
Dude.
I'm done.
I'd find another team.
You traded away Gobert for like nothing.
Yeah,
basically.
paper clips.
Yeah, and they're looking to move Mitchell too.
Yeah. Yep.
He might be the piece that gets us KD. Side note.
And then and not only that, but here's the gear you get to buy and get excited about. While we suck and trade away everybody that was noteworthy.
Yeah.
Here you go.
In the Jazz, I don't know what they ended up this year, but they were the 1 seed last season.
Yeah. Yeah.
Totes.
How quickly shit's gone downhill.
Yeah.
Because this is dude. These NBA rebrands are going terribly. Awful.
I don't want to reveal too much because the Sun, if that Suns jersey comes out, that'll be like a thing. Like we are gonna have to talk about it.
Oh yeah, I'm in, dude. I'm gonna steer clear from it just so we can live react
because I am not happy.
I'm hoping the Sixers is solid again.
I mean, 2 straight killer city editions. Like the Spectrums were probably my favorite last year.
Oh, I love them, dude.
Of all of the city editions last year.
It was so hard to get any Spectrum gear, dude. I tried, and it was fucking impossible.
And then the year before that, the Boathouse Rows were like one of the betters.
Yeah,
if the
dude.
Valleys didn't come out that year, Boathouse Row probably would have been my favorite.
Yeah, the Schuylkills were fire. I don't know which one of those I like better. I don't.
Schuylkill sounds like a made-up word.
That it's a township in Philly. Yeah, it's spelled even weirder than
they were
it's
actually
pronounced.
talking about that
I don't
on
know how to process
Always Sunny Pod recently because
Oh, really?
they said something about a whale in the
The Schuylkill. Yep. It's spelled, I think, SCHULLKILL.
Yep, the Schuylkill.
I believe that's it.
Listen,
Schuylkill.
we need to call them.
It's like put letters in a hat and draw 10 out, and whatever we get that's how we're going to say this word in particular. But yeah, they were fire. So I don't know. 2 fire years in a row. We're due for a bum or 2. I'm hoping not, but
Why would you jinx it?
trust me, I'm
Again,
hoping it's
to the
not.
Sixers' credit, the only big whiff in the Sixers' closet is the Weatherspoons.
so
Those were
bad, dude.
so terrible.
So awful.
But everything other than that has been good.
It's been okay. Yeah.
Exactly, totally.
So,
Yep.
just saying.
It's been
Exactly.
all right. It's been all right. Like I said, I've come around on the Black Iversons. I used to, at the time, I was like, get these out of here.
But again, like if that's one of the worst,
Right.
you're all right.
Not so bad. Look at the
Yeah.
Jazz and the Cavs. Clearly. The fuck.
Yep.
Awful.
Just terrible.
Terrible.
dude.
So be on the lookout for that. Also, let us know the idea going forward, going into football season, is gear matchups. Yeah. So probably going to ask you guys which gear matchup you want us to talk about. But ideally, it's probably going to be the Monday Night Football matchup.
Yeah.
But let us know if there's a specific gear matchup you would like us to talk about because we're all about you. You hear? Whoa. And actually, let us know which of. There's a lot of cheek stuff we talked about.
So much cheeks.
Let us know what was the cheekiest of the cheeks in the comments because I would like to know which one. Because I don't know. Maybe you liked some of it, and I'm dying to talk to you if you liked some of these.
If you like it, please defend
especially the Jazz. Like
Yeah.
you got, if you like, I need
to know if there's someone
to
that
hear from you.
Yeah, I was gonna say that
Yeah.
exists.
That and the Cavs. Let us know why, please. Detailed explanations.
And if you made
we're
it,
gonna need it.
and if you made it this far, drop your jersey number in the comments right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
We would appreciate that.
And
So
I'll tell you how trash your number is.
we will trash your number, Jack.
Yeah.
But you can subscribe, rate, comment on all podcast platforms. We would appreciate that. And of course, if you're watching this video, please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the like button and tell somebody that you enjoyed the Gear Freaks podcast because that is how we get further along. Your Sports Gear Freaks podcast.
Boom.
I'm working on that.
Boom.
I feel like
That's all right.
it's Sports Gear Freaks. That's going to go together. Adding podcast seems like it's too much. So,
Hashtag workshop.
yes, live workshop.
Yeah.
So, golly, that was a whole lot of cheeks, y'all.
Suckers!
Every time you guys do that, it scares me.